Welcome to my horde. Nintendo is really having success with Mario, but Sega wants to have a little bit of that pie. They do not want to use Alex Kidd no more, because Alex Kidd is a weird piece of shit and no one wants him. Released in, I believe, 1990 or 91, I don't know, and I don't care. And it wasn't a launch title, because a lot of people thought he was in the launch title. So move out of the way, Mario. We got Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, I don't like Sonic the Hedgehog that much, but I have all the first 3 games, and I will take a look at them. The only one I'm not be taking a look at is Sonic CD, because who the fuck likes Sonic CD? We got Sonic the Hedgehog on Sega Genesis, the one that started it all, the one that everyone knows is the Green Hill Zone, and they milked it to shit. This is the not for resale version, and I'm pretty sure everyone in the whole world has a not for resale edition. And for some reason, again, like all my other cartridges, this one looked like it got shoved in the washing machine, put it out in the sun, and looked like a paper mache fuck up with the artwork. Here's something I'm gonna have to say. If you like Sonic Speed, good on you. I don't like his speed. I always mess up, and I'm more likely to get frustrated. The first zone, Green Hill Zone, everyone loves. After that, fuck this game. Fuck this game. This game's rigged. Labyrinth Zone is rigged. All the other zones are more likely rigged. If you like your games nice and rigged, there you go. You can play Sonic the Hedgehog. And for a lot of people, this was their first game that came out. The first that they played on the Sega Genesis. Poor bastards. But apparently this is such a huge success, I don't know how, they released Sonic 2. Again, I have not for resale, don't ask. Apparently this one also came out to a lot of bundles. Next one, I would rather play more than Sonic 1. This has more fun zones. It has knockoff of Green Hill Zone for the first zone. I don't know the name of it. It has Chemical Plant. That's all I know on top of my head. But as a new character, Miles Tails per hour. AKA he goes off screen and you barely see him. But the good news is when you do go to the bosses, he likes to give the extra bosses a couple extra hits. So good job Tails. Now, one thing I forgot to mention on the first game. What about the Chaos Emeralds? Well, there's only fucking 6 in this one, and you don't get a jack shit with it. This is the first game that actually introduced Super Sonic. The Super Sonic in this one, you gotta get, I believe you gotta get all the Chaos Emeralds. You gotta get 50 rings, and you can become Super Sonic, and you get to be all happy, funs. And trying to get the emeralds is a piece of shit. Yeah, this is the game that introduced Half Pipe Zone. Or the half pipe, where you're trying to collect as much rings as possible, and Tails like to fuck up a lot because he likes to hit the spikes. The way to get in this one, I forgot to mention, it's like goddamn acid trip. We don't talk about that one. I would rather prefer play Sonic 2 over the others. But don't. The next one, Sega wanted to go big or go home. They kind of bit more than they could chew. Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Why is it on a double-decker? It's called Leave Me Alone, and look at the video I made about this thing. This game took so fucking huge, and took long. It had to be on 2 separate cartridges. This is part 1, and this is part 2. Sonic and Knuckles. Now, we're going to review it as a complete title. This was actually pretty good. I kind of prefer Sonic 2, but choice their own. Let's introduce Knuckles to the franchise. And that's basically it. Just introduce Knuckles. And they introduce like the bigger, I don't know. I'm not a fan of Sonic, so I don't know jack shit about like the Super Chaos Emeralds. I don't know. That's where you get like the ultra premium, like ultra hyper Sonic. All the characters can basically have that now. And this introduces a fan favorite as well, the Blue Sphere special stages, where you just gotta go collect Blue Spheres. I can never win. I never win. That's why I never even collected a single goddamn emerald. This one's actually more advanced at the time. It has save technology. Wow. The first two, if you get game overs without collecting any continues, you get sent back to the very first stage of the game. This one, you actually get to have a save battery. So, and you could do some continues. So if you ever want to go do something else or take a shit, or a question about why they have so many bad Sonic games, you can actually do that. This game is actually really long, and I cannot even play this in one sitting. No matter how much I try, I can't even play in one sitting. That has been the Sonic games. Got Sonic 3, 2, one that doesn't even exist, in my personal opinion. My personal opinion, Mario is way better than all the other ones. So, in my opinion, go play Mario. But if you have to have the play Sonic, play the Genesis ones, and don't even touch any other ones. Go play Mario instead. It's better for your health.